Hey everybody, and welcome back to the 12th episode of Boost It or Bust It, the series that aims to answer the question, should I level up the toon the old-fashioned way, or use gold and skip that pain? As many of you know, I never released a video last week, and I really missed the creative process that goes into these videos. But with 2 weeks under my belt, I can officially report back that I made enough gold to pay for boosting a toon. I also powered through to 90 and can officially move on to the treasure finding and bonus objective laden land of Draenor. If you missed last week, I mentioned that my next series will be focused on transmog. One important piece is having a high level druid for speed, on which I have a 116 on that server. In hindsight, I wish I'd locked him at 115. For raids, I'm also building a speedrunner out of my main character since Burning Crusade. Guess what class he is? Heck yeah, he's a warrior. To build out his speedrunning set, I've been gathering up some Wakening essences to purchase the legendary boots, since I already have the ring. As I progress with this, I'll also make sure to create a video with my speed set. Alright, so enough about the future, let's start the week talking about my leveling experience with my Bust It toon. So over the course of the last 2 weeks, I continued through Mount Hyjal. Cataclysm was an expansion that a lot of people didn't like, but you have to recognize the sheer amount of effort the WoW team dedicated to redesign so many zones in addition to the standard expansion content. Do you think developers today at Blizzard could pull off such a large project? For me, I'm skeptical because it seems as though new expansions can sometimes have a lull of content even within the new zones. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I noticed that the volatiles, herbs, and ore you earn from Cata are still a worthwhile revenue stream. It also seems like disenchanting can net you some more gold depending on your server. Over the course of the last 2 weeks, I earned nearly 13k on 5 pets. These are steadily earning me gold, so if you aren't running Mogashan Vaults, Heart of Fear, or Terrace of Endless Spring, you definitely should be. I've now sold 19 of these pets for a total of 91k, or roughly 4,800 per pet. This was boosted by 2 sales totaling close to 40k, one made in the first week when the pets just went live, and the other in the last episode. The other pets sold for an average of about 3k apiece. The important part of these new pets is it's a great time to expand into new servers. This is now 31k I've earned, funneling pets to a low-level toon on a different server. For transmog, I sold a couple of items for 1400 gold, but neither have great models. All told, I made 19,386 gold on my Bust It toon over the course of the last 2 weeks. Takes me to 63,236 gold and level 90. This next week, I'll be hunting treasures and hitting bonus objectives. With having busted it, let's check out how my boosted character fared over the last 2 weeks. As mentioned at the top of the video, I managed to make just enough to get over the hump of 452k, which was used to purchase 4 tokens and boost my toon. I sold 2 of the Raiding with Leashes Panda Edition pets for 6,174 gold. Again, step 1, run the raids. Step 2, profit. In transmog, I sold a couple of weapons here for a total of 4k. I also managed to sell a great many pieces that were part of a set. I sold the boots, belt, and glove that are part of the Vindicator Regalia set for 1,400 gold. Next, I sold the Sage's Sash, which is part of the Shimmering Regalia set for 1,600 gold. I really like this set actually. I sold 2 different items for plate sets. First, the Fargo Deep Pauldrons sold for 2,359 gold. They are part of the Gateshattering Battleplate set. And then I sold this Warlord's Iron Breastplate for 1,350 gold, which is an awesome color. I'm a big fan of reds in my armor. Lastly, the Island Transmog continues to show some value, with a pair of Hydraxian hand wraps selling for 1,784 gold. Overall, I made a total of 32,084 gold to put me at 453,988 gold. It's been a lot of fun making gold on this character, and I'm not done yet. I started a bit of an experiment this week with the farming of newer mats, because I wanted to level up my fishing. So up next, I'm going to share my fishings on what I've done so far. Alright, let me start this out by giving you a little tour of this sheet here. So the data you see on the left hand side is actually from the Undermine Journal. And this was a snapshot at the time that made me think, okay, I got to learn fishing. You can see that Frenzied Fangtooth and Red-tail Loach, which are two key ingredients in the feasts, were at a kind of a low point as far as how many were on the auction house. On here, I've done a few little formulas. So I've got the expected split, which those are numbers that I pulled out of my actual fishing results. And then I have expected gold per minute, expected gold per hour. These are calculated using some benchmarks on the right-hand side here. So average cast time is about 13.18 seconds. I used actual cast times to collect this, although it is a smaller sample size. I'm going to continue to work on that throughout and may adjust that. Catches per minute, you're looking at about 4.55 based on that 13-second cast time. And then catches per hour is 273. So again, I'm currently leveling fishing, and these results may change as it includes some trash catches. So those are gray items such as like weapons and armor and things like that. So for the particular farm you're looking at, I went to Cragwa's Burrow. I'll pop that up in a map here, and basically what I did was I was after the Red-tail Loach. It was at the lowest, so I'm like, that's the one I'm going after. Basically what you see here is the split of what I caught. So you can expect midnight salmon at about 3%. That changes during the day to about 1%. So definitely if you're going to do some fishing, you might as well do it in the evening. You might not be able to, but that's okay. Anyway, it only adds a little bit of extra gold. Red-tail Loach is what you're after in a farm like this. At 55 gold per basically Red-tail Loach, it's nothing to scoff at. That's often higher than most herbs and ore. So I caught 49% of all my catches were the Red-tail Loach, and 46% of all my catches were the great sea catfish. What that means is that if you take the 4.55 catches per minute and you divide it up, that means that kind of 2 of your catches will be a Red-tail Loach for about 124 gold, and 2 of your catches will be a great sea catfish, so for about 51 gold. So based on that, just on these alone, not the grays, not anything else you would have caught, you're looking at 11,254 gold per hour. So we'll continue to look at this one as we continue. I'm going to update this one. I'm also looking to add ore and herbs to this because I'm really curious. I've done a lot of playing the game as part of this series. I'm having fun actually playing the game, but I know that sometimes just selling materials is better. It will net you more gold per hour. So I'm going to do a little bit of that checkout just to tag on to my final analysis for this series. So I hope again you've enjoyed the video for today, and until next week, I hope everyone has a great time farming some gold and playing the awesome game of WoW. Thanks again to all of my subscribers, and if you like this video, please give me the thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed as of yet, please think about it. I'm going to continue to put out content as long as you guys love it. Thanks so much.